Real quick, I just want to explain why I sent this videotape, actually DVD. I I've been sharing pictures of Kyle and Brooke with you guys for the past several months, and I know you know the story. I talked about it to everybody who will listen. Everybody around here is pretty much tired of me listening, but it's part of who I am and what I go through every day. And since I had shared pictures with you, I figured that I wanted to make them more real to you, so I just whipped this DVD together. It's really short, just a clip of the Hoffman family celebrating Brooke's 6th birthday down in southern Ohio, some property we have down out there, just woods, and got a trailer down there, so we were just outside. She was opening a present. Then Brooke's birthday at our house. She's sitting on my niece's lap, and my older sister Lori is sitting next to her, and she's acting like she's having a really fun time. And then just a little bit of a little speech that Kyle had during his last Christmas program in 4th grade, and I backed up and showed showed a little clip of Kyle and Brooke in the ocean, our last vacation, August, before the accident. The accident was in January. They were in the ocean at Hilton Head, South Carolina. And then just the news reports on the accident that were on TV, and a little brief clip that interview that they did with me shortly after the accident. And I'm looking rather lovely, and my lip is still swollen, and I talk kind of goofy, but I don't care. I was kind of goofy even saying that, but I had to say that. Anyways, if you don't, I mean, and then after that, there's a brief clip of the funeral at the funeral home. Since my side is Catholic and Dave's side is non-denominational or Protestant, my dad, who made the arrangement since I was still in the hospital, he thought it best to just have it at the funeral home instead of picking a church on either side. So, anyways, it's just real short. I think it's maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes long. But I just wanted to share it with you. It's part of who I am, and you've seen still pictures of them, and I just wanted to kind of bring them a little bit more to life. And I'm very nervous doing this, making this goofy little video, but I wanted to explain why I did it. So if you don't want to keep it, if you don't want to watch it, feel free to throw it away. It's no big deal. I just thought I'd share it. So thanks.
Everybody, well, maybe we can hold them for them. Hold their plate. Yeah. Joel. I got a back in that one. Why not? Becky, you're supposed to be over here in a picture.
I've already had mine.
Did you look at the pictures?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they were cute on
all the birthday people with their candles lit and a picture of them.
Thanks. I didn't like the ones
Oh, Robin.
Oh my God, tilted weird.
We have to have all the October. Here, hold this and don't drop it. Kyle, you're going to have to move and Vicky has to sit there.
Kyle, come over here. This is for the...
He drops out, you know.
Here.
Hey, Brooke, just turn around and open it, please.
He just peed on your leg.
Did he pee on your leg?
You came close.
I think he's getting weary with the whole...
That box. You better get that box out of there.
Good, Gene. Perfect. Whoa. Oh, wow. Look how neat.
And here's what goes with it from us.
Watch out,
I
Joe.
forgot to wrap them. Here are Brooke.
Don't scratch it on the ground.
I figured she could have that till she's a big kid. I can't get this out of here. Did you read them yet? Here's your ring.
You better put it up high.
Oh, neat.
They've all hit it, I think, but I don't know if Tasha has yet.
Second, I need to get the knife.
That came in my trunk, didn't it?
Oh, look how pretty.
Can I see the ring?
Watch out, bud.
The ring is the latest.
Pretty boy, Mark. There you go. They match your outfit. And then you got. I hope they didn't reflect off of Hey, if I ever had foil, I would have done foil a long time ago.
Really? I forgot all about that
No.
We're all in fun Barbie.
What do you say?
You're welcome.
I saw the teacher Barbie. I thought that was kind of crazy.
What about the nurse and the doctor? Isn't that cute?
Oh, cute.
To you, happy birthday, dear Brooke. Happy birthday to you.
Wait, make a wish.
Make a wish. Roll it out. Whoa!
You be howling too? Yay!
I am Snow. Even adults who don't like to drive in snow usually hope for a white Christmas in Winter Wonderland on December 25th.
A North Ridgeville couple loses both their children as their car is demolished by a driver who police say ran a red light. Good evening, I'm Roy Weisinger.
And I'm Lee Jordan. The accident happened minutes before 9 o'clock last night in Grafton. Michael Satoni has the story of a tragedy at a dangerous intersection.
In a few days, 9-year-old Nicholas Hoffman would have turned 10. This is his 6-year-old sister, Brooke. Two beautiful children who died a violent death. Last night, the Hoffman family car with Mom and Dad in the front seat and Nicholas and Brooke in the back was broadsided at high speed by this car, driven by Mark DiMarino. Police say DiMarino never even slowed down for a red light at 57 and 83 in Grafton. 21-year-old Andy James was a passenger in DiMarino's car. He died too. Today, memorials to all three decorate the spot where they died. The two cars collided in the intersection. We've got to take a walk to show you where this accident came to a rest. It's almost hard to tell you that little Brooke was found along the edge of the woods, and her brother Nicholas was found a little bit farther down this ravine. The Hoffman car tumbled down the ravine. Everyone was ejected, and Mr. and Mrs. Hoffman were found down the ravine next to their car, barely alive. David Hoffman was life-flighted to Metro Health Medical Center. Dana Hoffman is in serious condition at Elyria Hospital. DiMarino survived. He's in stable condition.
The impact itself was tremendous. The two vehicles that collided at real high speeds. I'm 55 or faster, at least that kind of speeds. And when they did collide, or just prior to colliding, there was no evidence shown here at the scene that there was any slowing or braking being done by either vehicle.
Mr. DiMarino has some serious charges possibly pending against him?
That's hard to say, and I really don't want to comment on that at this point.
The Lorraine County Prosecutor's Office will determine if there is reason to charge DiMarino for the deaths because he allegedly ran the red light. In Grafton, Michael Satoni, News Channel 5.
The mother of the children, Dana Hoffman, told Michael Satoni her children were wearing seat belts. The father, David Hoffman, underwent surgery today. Both are expected to survive.
proof of that is the crash in Lorain County that killed 3 people and injured 3 more. Tragically, 2 of the victims were young children. 9-year-old Kyle Hoffman and his 6-year-old sister Brooke lost their lives when their parents' car was hit broadside at a traffic light in Grafton Township. The children's parents, Dave and Dana Hoffman, are both in critical condition after their car rolled over and wound up in a ravine. Officials in the schools the children attended had the tough job of spreading the sad news.
He means a lot to the staff, and he has a lot of close friends here, and you know, it's not going to be a pleasant situation, but we're going to be dealing with it, and we're going to hopefully get everybody through it tomorrow.
Investigators say the Hoffman's car was hit by a car driven by 18-year-old Mark DiMarino of Grafton, who apparently ran a red light. 21-year-old Andy James was killed when he was thrown from DiMarino's car. An elder
Now, from the most watched news team in Ohio, this is News Channel 5 at 11.
Brooke was always afraid of dying. And I had gone through this with Kyle when he was about 5, and explained it to him that heaven's just a wonderful place, and you don't have to worry about anything. And
Dana Hoffman says her children are now with angels, and she's looking for the strength just to go on.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lorna Barrett.
And I'm Ted Henry. It's often hard to understand tragedy, of course. David and Dana Hoffman of North Ridgeville will deal with the tragedy of losing their children, their youngsters, in a car crash for the rest of their lives.
News Channel 5's Michael Satoni listened today as Dana Hoffman described how she's dealing with every parent's worst nightmare.
I remember a crash, I don't remember lights, I don't remember noises. I mean, it was just, you know, you're just driving.
But in an instant, the Hoffman family lies shattered. Mom, Dad, Brooke, and Kyle were thrown out of the wreck at the intersection of 57 and 83 in Grafton. Brooke died here. Kyle slipped away in a helicopter on the way to trauma care. But Mom did say goodbye to her son.
Right after I left, his heart stopped again. And they said it took him, an hour and a half to get his heart started again. Well, you never think that's going to happen to you, but I think, you know, at least we're together, and that's why the guy that from Kyle's school that donated the caskets, and I says, oh, just tell him we want one, because I want them to be together. I don't want them to be by themselves. And Kyle had his arm around Brooke, and I had her little Christmas dress put on her and made sure that they put a slip-on underneath it, because she loved that dress because it twirled around and it was shiny, but it itched her so bad. So I made sure they put a slip on it. And then Kyle got to wear his shirt that every time I pulled it out of the dryer, that was the next shirt he wore to school, because it looked like an inside-out shirt, and he thought it was so cool.
David Hoffman is off the critical list, and after delicate pelvic surgery, he's getting better. But a poem helps the family cope with grief that will last a lifetime.
Out of the darkness and into the light, 2 little souls traveled that cold winter night. Brooke ran on ahead, calling back, hurry, Kyle. He answered, wait up, I'll stay here a short while. The lost will be with us the rest of our years. We'll miss you forever, our 2 precious dears.
Michael Satoni, News Channel 5.
Now, a memorial fund has been set up at the First Merit Bank in North Ridgeville. Here's the address, 35621 Center Ridge Road. The zip code is 44039. And the investigation into the crash may go to the Lorain County prosecutor next week.
Do your kids...
The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. The Lord redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. I'm going into the hospital this morning early. It's a little later than usual. I'm sorry. I didn't get there until about 7:15, but I had a good opportunity to go in there and just squeeze your sweetheart's hand a little bit. David looked at me and gripped my hand as he could. He still has so many things that are helping him function, of course, without able to do it himself. Squeeze my hand and let's continue to look what scriptures have for us right now. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth